The grilled cheese Invitational, a man whose brain has been scientifically proven to be over 61% cheese, the man without which none of us would be here, and we might be a little poorer for it. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tim Walker, a big round of applause, please.
Hello, America. It's good to finally meet you. My name is Tim Walker. I'm the chief instigator and founder of the Grilled Cheese Invitational. This is the 8th time we've done it, and clearly it is the dumbest. We have way more cheese than we know what to do with. So without further ado, I'm going to stop talking. We got cheese to eat and not a lot of time to do it. So I'm going to introduce our governing authority here today. Some of you might know him as the mayor of Los Angeles. Some of you might know him as, well, the mayor. But I'd like to introduce you to the one man who can help make this town better for cheese, bread, and butter. The one man who needs your vote come November. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Mayor of Cheese.
Tim Walker, ladies and gentlemen. Citizens of Cheesetown. Today is a day we have been waiting so long for. A day that with any luck will live in infamy. Once a year in April, we gather together to celebrate cheese that is melted, butter that is spread, and sandwiches that are grilled. Let us see no sandwich go uneaten, and no competitive sandwich go unjudged. This day will be filled with champions and grease, and with melty goodness. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the many volunteers that have made this event possible. Thank you. Without them, this could honestly never happen. Please take a moment to thank these people. Thank you. And I want to heartily welcome Tillamook as our sponsor for this year's event. We are very glad to have them on board. I personally can't wait to eat some of the thousands of free sandwiches they're going to be providing for everyone today. You're welcome here. Now, I know there's been a lot of talk in the press and certain charges of corruption in my administration, allegations of misconduct, and even calls for my resignation. Let me be clear. It was you fine citizens who put me here to do a job, and gosh darn it, I'm going to do that job. I intend to fulfill those obligations. They can print whatever they want, but when a photographer finds me in a compromising position with a cheese wheel, all I can say is, what the hell do you expect from the mayor of Cheesetown? Honestly. I've always been forthright about my profound and somewhat disturbing affection for aged dairy products, and I make no apologies. Let us instead look at the facts. Last year, I personally sampled 111 grilled cheese sandwiches, and that's actually true. I challenge anyone here to beat that record today. I've been here since the second annual. And this event hasn't killed me yet, and with any luck, it probably won't kill me today. I stand on my record. My administration has been and continues to be unwavering in its policy of zero lactose intolerance tolerance. I don't know if any of you intolerants snuck over our border here today, but if you are here, and God knows why you are, you will not be coddled. You will be forced to eat real, honest-to-goodness dairy cheese, or you will go hungry. But I refuse to run a negative campaign. Let us focus on the things that unite us. Let us focus on cheddar, on Jack, on Swiss, and on Gouda. Let us never forget why it is that we grill. Let us rally around bread that is grilled in butter, and cheese in between. These are the things that define us, that make us what we are. And what we are, my fellow citizens, is fat and happy. And so, my fellow citizens of Cheesetown, the best damn imaginary town in the world, I call upon you this day to take cheese, put it between a couple slices of bread, put the results in the pan, and grill that sucker until you smell the victory. Victory! And I pledge that I will eat it. For I am your mayor, and I thank you for your vote. Now let's get this party started. In the name of bread, in the name of butter, in the name of cheese, and in the name of victory. As your mayor of Cheesetown, I declare this debacle underway. And finally, let us all bow our heads in benediction, or for the benediction, by our illustrious Jesus crust.
But as a man of the cheesecloth, I feel it is my duty, my blessing, to suggest that we have a higher calling here today, and that is nothing less than this: to save the human race. Ladies and gentlemen, have you noticed Mother Earth has gone a little insane? We are talking about off-the-chain homicidal crazy cakes. Earthquakes, volcanoes up in Iceland that Ija frackajackal. Mother Earth is so nuts, she is shooting ash and fire at our airplanes using mountains we cannot pronounce. And last night, she told me why. Yes, Mother Earth came to me in a vision and whispered the answer in my ear. I could smell her breath. It was like the spearmint car freshener. And she said, "I'm mad because humans took my gold." Now, I'm sorry, hippies. Mother Nature turns out to be a cheap old miser who likes her bling. And for too long, we have dug mines down into her and taken her gold, taken her bling, just so we can have wedding rings and Goldschlager. And she is taking revenge. Yeah! But people, I'm here to tell you, we can make things right with Mother Earth, because guess what looks like gold? That's right, you can say it. Cheese looks like gold. Because here's another thing I learned about Mother Nature last night. She's nearsighted. At one point I was showing her my collection of bonsai trees and she's like, "Oh, those are really nice hedgehogs." She is blind as a bat and she's too vain to wear corrective lenses. So look around, everybody. Look around at your competitors. Look over at the Tillamook truck. Look over at the American cheese truck. We are surrounded by yellow gold-esque bricks. And in a few moments, we are going to grill them down into a golden glue, most of which we will stuff into bread and pour down our own unsatiable throats. But some, enough, will atomize, and it shall rise into the clouds and fall down upon the land, and a greedy earth will slurp it up, debt repaid. And it gets better. Our cheese will seep into the soil and create a rich, cheesy cushion between Earth's tectonic plates. No more earthquakes, fewer and more delicious volcanic eruptions. Ijo Jackal Space will spew not ash, but piping hot cheese sauce that will feed the hungry. Are you ready for that? Hell yeah! Let's pray. Repeat after me. Oh, cheese. Oh, cheese. Thank you for your yellow hue. Thank you for your yellow hue. Which is like unto gold. Which is like unto gold. And for your melty, gluey texture. Which shall bind our planet and end fear forever. Sounds good to me. Let's do this.